everyone, Radhe Radhe and happy Radhashtami. It was actually yesterday, but happy belated Radhashtami. I wasn't able to record a video yesterday, but I'm going to be doing today. I'm going to be catching up today and doing one more. So, yeah, I hope your Radhashtami was amazing. Mine was absolutely out of this world amazing. I crazy love the devotee association that I have. It's so good. I learn a lot, and it's just I love to sit there and listen to their katha, and I'm learning even more important, like how important it is to just listen to katha and not just try to analyze spiritually, understand, analyze things that we hear, but just simply absorb. So I'm learning the importance of that, like because I've always had this analytical side of me where I want to analyze and I want to understand, and my prayers also is like, please Bhagwan Shri Krishna, help me understand. I think he says in the Gita, right, there are four types of people that come to me. One, those who want freedom from illness, those who want money, those who want knowledge, and one more. And the most for me it's the knowledge, and for I mean everything else also, of course, I do, but I crave for knowledge. That's often my prayer. Please help me understand, please help me know absolute truth, please help me understand what the truth is, and things like that, because I have so many questions, and I've just so many like issues with the shastras and acharyas and everything. I'm like, I'm like, I can't believe that, and I can't believe that, and I can't believe that. Like, this doesn't make any sense to me. So I pray for that. So yeah, so he said that so I don't understand fully, like, if the person who's a devotee is beyond these four. It sounds like he is, or is one of, but out of these four, he said that the person who seeks the knowledge is the greatest. I mean, obviously, if you want money, you're just totally in the material world. But it's still good to come to Krishna for money. He's like the father, like Radhika Raman Prabhu had said in his lecture. He's like a father who will give you what is good for you. Like a shopkeeper, you just give him the money, 10 rupees, $10, whatever, he'll give you the chocolate. But he's not going to care what is good for you, what is not good for you. But a father will only give you what is good for you. So it's still good to go to Krishna for everything, even money or whatever, material health and whatever. Because he will give you what is good for you, what you need, what is he's the ultimate father, right? He knows exactly what is good for you, and he'll give you what is good for you. So always go to Krishna for everything. Don't go to the demigods, don't go to anyone else. But of the four things that you can ask, asking for knowledge is the Sarvashresht, which is the ultimate. And I'm thinking that being a devotee and not asking for anything at all, just asking for prem, asking for love. I want to love you, that's all. That is the ultimate. Like, that is completely non-transactional, and that is love. That is real love. So, yeah. And I'm meeting Vraj Bihari Prabhu today. I am so excited. He's here in Seattle. I'm just beyond next level excited. It's out of this world amazing that he's here, and this whole week has been like that. I've been hearing lectures from people. It's just been, and associating with people. It's just been so good, so good, so good. Okay, so let's call out to Krishna. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Dear Bhagwan Shri Krishna, please help us understand how, that's what I keep saying, please help us understand. Please help us build love for you. Please help us get to Krishna Prem. Please help us understand our eternal relationship with you. Please help us access true love. Please help us access deep, real, genuine, true love. Please help us get to the place where we want to serve you and nothing else. Help us get to the place where the gopis are, where they will give you the dust of their feet because you have a headache. so that you can put that dust on your head, even though they may go to Nark or Patal or whatever hellish planets because of that, because of the after effects of that, because they cannot handle seeing you in pain, and they'll do anything, including going to the hellish planets, just so that you can have one moment of relief and peace and joy. Help us get to that mood of service where we're creating garlands for you, and it's not perfect, and we remove it, and we build, get fresh flowers, and we build again, and we keep doing this over and over again until we feel like it's perfect. Please help us get to that level of service. Please help us get to that level of love for you. Please help us get to that prem. It is only your mercy that can give it to us. We cannot, we cannot do anything. Like, it's your mercy. Please, please, please give us your mercy. Okay, let us sing the verse. Okay, it's frozen, if you can hear me. Okay, it froze for a moment. Let's see. Okay, so this is a little bit of a tongue twister, so let's sing the verse together. Shariram yadavapnoti yachapyukramati grihitvaitani samyati vayurgandhani vashayat. Managed. Okay. The living entity in the material world carries his different conceptions of life from one body to another, as the air carries aromas. Thus, he takes one kind of body and again quits it to take another. Basically, he's just talking about reincarnation. I mean, the living entity, the soul, along with stuff, goes from one body to another. We all know about this. We've heard this a million times. So this one is I think similar to chapter 2. The soul study in chapter 2 is very similar to this. So I don't know exactly if this, what is precisely different in this verse versus the chapter 2 verses. But it's very similar. Okay, so here the living entity is described as Ishvara, the controller of his own body. We cannot Ishwar like Parameshwar. Param Ishwar, ultimate Ishwar, is a person who controls the whole world. We are just a little Ishwar, controller of our own body to some extent, that too. We cannot heal ourselves, right? I mean, we can heal ourselves actually through the power of the mind and everything, but we cannot really. I mean, it's if it is what it is, many times. So if he likes, he can change his body to a higher grade or move to a lower class. There is some minute independence. The changes in the body depend upon him. And at the time of death, the consciousness that we have will carry to the next body. So if we have the consciousness of a cat or dog, we'll change to that dog. If we have consciousness on godly qualities, and we'll get demigod. And so that's the thing, that is, if we're not a devotee, then if we're really good in this lifetime, we'll get a demigod, we'll go to Swarg. That's pretty, people ask that question a lot, right? Like, if you do good things, will God still punish you because you're not a devotee? I've been asked that, and the answer is no. He will not. But he will not give us moksha. Moksha is given if we want it, right? We set our goal. If our goal is to become a good human being in this world, then we're going to become a good human being in this world, and we will get a good place in this world. If our goal is to go back to Krishna, then he will give us Krishna, right? If our goal is Krishna Prem, then he will give us himself. So it depends on what our goal is. So here, that's what he's saying, that if we have good qualities, godly qualities, we'll become a demigod. And if we're in Krishna consciousness, he'll be transferred to Krishna Lok and associate with Krishna. So it depends on what we want. It's basically the thing. And then he's talking about further about just that reincarnation. And then so he's talking about, here he's saying, he's given the example of a breeze to explain the process of transmigration of a soul from one body to another. So the breeze, similar to the breeze, which carries fragrances of flowers, upon death, the soul carries certain things, subtle and causal bodies, which include the senses and the mind. So we carry the mind. The soul continues to carry the mind. And then he gives a very good thing here, that even blind people can dream. So how can they dream? Like, the dream is a somewhat reflection of the real life we have, right? So how does a blind person dream if they have nothing to go with, right? But they are getting it from their past lives, most likely. So yeah, So let's read Bhaktivinoda Thakur. It is not the case that one stage of bondage ends at death. The gross body is acquired by the jeev according to karma and is abandoned when the time comes. At the time of moving from one body to another, the related impressions and activities of this body go along with it, just as the wind carries the scent of receptacles of fragrance, such as the flowers or sandalwood, and travels everywhere. Similarly, the jeev moves from one gross body to another with all the senses along with the subtle body. Yeah, so yeah, that's it for this verse. We'll do chapter 15, verse 9, text 9 in the next video. Wish you a day filled with lots and lots and lots and lots of Krishna's grace and Radha Rani's grace. It was her birthday yesterday. It was her appearance day. So wish you her grace. She's the one. We cannot approach Krishna without her mercy. So wish you a lot of mercy from her. Radhe Radhe.